This is the final diary log before Christmas. I can't believe I'm saying that already. Christmas will have happened by the next time I do this. I am so excited. It's not even funny. I think everyone's excited for Christmas. I am too. This is, of course, being recorded December 20th at 7:21 in the morning. Oh, baby, here we go. It's still very dark outside, so in 2 days it's gonna be the shortest day of the year, so sundown will be a lot quicker than it normally is. Which that'll be fun, I guess. This week has been it's been a very interesting week. Let's start with Friday, of course. We're going back to Friday. Let's more so go back to Thursday, because on, no, not even Thursday, Tuesday. Tuesday, the heater died in my house. So that was nice, not having any heat at all for the whole day. That was great. Really enjoyed that. And then on Wednesday, I had to suffer the whole day and just wait for people to come and fix the heater. So I was chilled to the bone wearing my coat the whole time in the house while they fixed the heater. They didn't even get to fix the goddamn heater. I had to wait until the next day for them then to fix the heater. But we got the heater fixed on Thursday. It was awful having to wait for it. But yeah, heater's fixed now. We have heat. I'm very, very content in my house right now. Yeah, and then on Friday, me and Dad went downtown, got my brother his final gift. Actually, we might need to get him another gift today. But we got him a gift downtown, and then we went to Red Robin's for lunch, which Dad just had a horrible time. They put mayo on his burger. The waiter we had was a bit of a douche, so that was nice. Me and Dad also watched the Grand Tour episode they did on Friday, where they basically made fun of the French for like an hour. It was awesome. Then on Saturday, we went downtown. Oh, Saturday we saw Spider-Man No Way Home, which I'm going to talk about later. And then we went downtown. We stayed at a hotel. Our plan was to go see this Christmas market. However, the times were late into the night, and it was going to rain by then. So my parents went, okay, we're not going. So we went we ate at a Cactus Club downtown, and that was pretty much it. And then Sunday was just coming back. Yeah, and that's pretty much been the weekend. Been this week. Got some stuff to talk about this week as well, including the news. We got some news, big news. Let's start off with the wrestling news. Kevin Owens has re-signed with WWE for about $2 to $3 million. Boo, boo, I say boo. It would have been so awesome to see Kevin go to AEW and become Kevin Steen. And I get to see all those great matches with him and everyone over there, and he could let loose again. But I know why he did it. He did it for his family, because, he wants to be in a place where he and his family have financial stability and all that. And I completely understand. I get why he did it. But I'm still just so disappointed I'm not getting Kevin Steen back. Sucks. Well, yeah. Now moving on to Big Finish news, because that's the only news I got left now. Big Finish is doing their Paul Sprague Memorial Short Trip competition again this year, as they always do, and we have the winner. So this audio will be released on December 29th, so just before the end of the year. This little Short Trip audiobook will be released. It is The Licheric Abomination, written by the winner Joe Vevers, and it will be a Ninth Doctor audio, and Jacob Dedman is doing the narration. So I've already pre-ordered it. It's for free. And yeah, I'm cool. I'm excited. Another little short trip to add to the collection, and some more Ninth Doctor Big Finish stuff as that catalog continues to grow. I have every other short trip from the previous years because obviously they're free. I've listened to Forever Fallen, the first one, which was very good. Lambbound, the second one I listened to, was also that was pretty okay. The Last Day at Work, the one from 2018, was really freaking good. And I have yet to listen to the 2019-2020 ones, but I'm gonna have to at one point. But yeah, so that was announced. Then we also had, of course, the Fourth Doctor Adventures Series 11 is been. We have some info on it. It will be called Solo, meaning that the Fourth Doctor is on his own, no companions. About time, because we don't have a lot of. I really enjoy solo Doctor Who stories where the Doctor's on his own, so it's nice to get one with the Fourth Doctor. So the first story is called Blood of the Time Lords by Timothy X. Attack, which says the book known as the Discord Grimoire is an incredibly powerful tome, believed capable of altering the true passage of time itself, and the Doctor has it in the TARDIS. Wanting to look into this mysterious opus further, he decides to take it to an old friend in the Reclusory, a monastery-like retreat on a moon of Gallifrey, but he's chosen an inauspicious time to arrive. Something else is visiting the Reclusory, and this something hasn't brought a book with it, but death. And this this something, is the Master, as James Dreyfus is returning to play the Master. The very first Master. So, that'll be fun. And then we have the second story, The Ravencliff Witch by David Llewellyn. The TARDIS lands in Ravencliff, a small town on the English coast that stands in the shade of a newly built power station and just so happens to be haunted. Every now and then a spectral figure is glimpsed on the beach, the Ravencliff Witch, and every time she appears, it's the prelude to disaster. The Doctor has to solve the mystery of her appearance if he wants to prevent a catastrophe, but he won't have to do it alone, as he has the help of Margaret Hoopwood, a renowned sculptor destined to play a big part in his life. Blood of the Time Lords definitely speaks to me as the big story for me in that set. Backstage, it says that they recorded all of this in 2017. They've been holding back on this since 2017. The hell, man. But yeah, this set will be cool. No idea where it takes place in between. You can probably place it either in between Sarah leaving the Fourth Doctor or no, not Nyssa. I almost said Nyssa. And Leela leaving the Fourth Doctor. You can put it somewhere in between there, in those two places, I would assume. Me personally, I don't know where I'd place it. Probably after Sarah, because there is no K9. It's just the Fourth Doctor. So I would definitely place it after Sarah. Yeah, so that was announced, and that will come out in March. Look forward to that. And then the final one, we have info and the image on the Lost Story coming also in March. The Mind of the Hodiak, Russell T Davis's first Doctor Who story. The description says, in the depths of space, the mysterious Hodiak is manipulating the Galactic Stock Exchange to raise money. His aim, to hire mercenaries for a deadly quest against the stars. Meanwhile, on Earth, an ordinary British family is plagued by a series of psychic events. The one thing connecting these events is a magnificent patchwork coat that just so happens to belong to the Doctor. They recorded this on the 12th and 13th of August this year. So, there is that. And, bit of a big cast for like probably a two-part story at most. Alexander Vlachos is in this, so I'm hype. Yeah, this will be one to get in the future, definitely. Six and Mel, easy. That was a get as soon as it was announced. It was 6 and Mel, but the fact that it's going to be a lost story and is Russell T Davis's first ever Doctor Who story. I mean, and the fact that he's coming back, that's great. So yeah, that comes out in March as well, and that'll be cool. And that's all the news I got. So now it's time to really talk about the two big things that this episode is named after. Winter is Coming, AEW event, and No Way Home mini kind of condensed review. So Winter is Coming. Let's talk about Winter is Coming. We started off with Hangman versus Bryan Danielson. 60-minute time limit for the AEW World Championship. That match was awesome. Really great match. Not probably won't be match of the year, but it was like really good. And it ended in a 60-minute draw, which some people weren't happy about. Some people were fine with it. I was okay with it because I know that this is... I mean, Danielson doesn't lose. Hangman doesn't lose. Both of them looked strong. And this sets up a rematch later on down the line. I'm completely fine with this. It was great. Then we had Wardlow just squashing Matt Sydal. That was it. Wardlow just squashed Matt Sydal. Then we had Hikaru Shida versus Serena Deeb. Number 3, that match was really good. Not their best match, but it's a nice ending with Hikaru Shida picking up the win. And then the main event, MJF versus Dante Martin, Dynamite Diamond Ring. Dante Martin hit his moonsault that he does, his finish, and he would have won, but Ricky Skaggs showed up and he put MJF's foot on the rope. Then MJF put in the Salt of the Earth armbar, and Dante tapped out. So MJF keeps the ring for a 3rd year. And that was Winter is Coming. Really, overall, I really loved the show. The show was great. It was 4 matches with a couple little segments here and there. And it was I really loved the show. If I had to give it a rating, 9 out of 10. AEW Winter is Coming 2021 goes in the good books really, really well. We have the Holiday Bash this week. On Wednesday, it's going to have MJF and FTR against CM Punk, Darby, and Sting in a 6-man, which that's going to be awesome. Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy is this Wednesday as well. We have Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho from the TBS tournament. Wednesday's looking to be pretty good for the Holiday Bash. And we also have on Rampage, this is Rampage, on Friday, Christmas Day, is Hook's second match. Hook gets his second match against Bear Bronson. And Sammy Guevara defends the TNT Championship against Cody Rhodes. So, this week's looking pretty good for AEW for their Holiday Bash 2-parter. And that does it for AEW. We move on to No Way Home. I saw No Way Home on Saturday. What a movie, man. The best in this trilogy, this Home trilogy for Tom Holland. It was great. I got all 3 Spider-Man. We got Tobey, we got Andrew, we got Tom. We all knew it, but the fact that I actually got to see it, I was like, oh my god. All the villains were there. It was awesome, man. It was awesome. Seeing Tobey and Andrew was awesome. Because I lived through their runs. That's the thing. I've experienced Tobey Maguire's run as Spider-Man. I experienced Andrew Garfield's run as Spider-Man. And now I'm experiencing Tom Holland's run as Spider-Man. So it was great. When Tobey got stabbed, I was about to raise freaking hell in that movie theater. But thank God he didn't die. And it was great. Zendaya and Jacob are pretty much done now, I assume. They're gone. We might... Because they lost the memory of Peter Parker, so it's pretty much mini reset everything for the next trilogy, which I'm really excited for. Can't wait for Spider-Man 4 whenever that comes out now. Of course, probably the next time we'll see Spider-Man is in a crossover movie, but I can't wait for Spider-Man 4 in 3 years or something. You got a new suit. It's blue again. Back to the classic suit, thank God. And yeah, it was all around just an awesome movie. Give it a rating 9 out of 10. It was just awesome. This will be a movie I definitely put on a lot when I get it. This will be a movie I put on a lot to watch because it was really good. And it leaves the door open for so many possibilities. Venom showing up, all these other villains that we haven't seen yet in Spider-Man are gonna show up, and it's great. Of course, there's the possibility of like who's Peter's new love interest gonna be. Don't know. They could bring in Black Cat, Felicia Hardy. They could still bring in Mary Jane. Cross my fingers they bring in Mary Jane. I don't know. But yeah, No Way Home, 9 out of 10. It was awesome. Love the movie. And that does it. Yeah, I'm gonna go full clothes and have a shower now. And listen to some Deadlock. So that's pretty much how that's going. Yeah. Nothing else to say. But Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.